Hey, how you doing today? We're going to be putting together this Studio Ghibli authorized Papercraft set of the Catbus, the Catbus from My Neighbor Totoro. I also have this little guy here. This is the type of product, the miniature art, if you want to try and look one up yourself. And then I also have this from Princess Mononoke, Forest Spirit, and I could almost... Okay, I'm just going to do a little unboxing. This is a laser cut Papercraft set that you cut out the pieces one slice at a time and glue them together with just a regular glue that you have to provide on your own. There's the back of the set. Okay, some of the things you're going to need are glue. I just use a Elmer's glue stick with no problems. You're going to want a little knife, something you can cut the little pieces out, otherwise it could take a chance of them ripping when you try and take them out. This is what it looks like after you've already cut the pieces out. I just got a quick little head start right here. Inside the box we have an instruction booklet, which is got diagrams and so forth of each layer. And then all the pieces look just like this. And you'll notice on the edges, it's probably kind of hard to see, even there's a little bitty piece of paper there connecting the cutout from the rest of the paper. That's what you're going to need that knife for, to get in there and cut those without having you tear it from the rest of it, or without having to leave too large of a cut mark, because some of these pieces are extremely small and delicate. As you can see, these are the mice that are going to go on the front and back, and then the whiskers, presumably. There's a lot of detail on some of these smaller pieces, so the last thing you want to do is slip and damage that little bitty detail. So that's what that knife is for. So, and then on top of that, I would also have a cutting board, just to make things a little bit simpler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my camera and do a time lapse. Let me show you this real quick what I'm doing. So you got to do one layer at a time. And you just follow standard model procedures. You just follow, this is the card that it's on, this is the number of the item, and everything is glued as you go. So, like I said, I'm going to set up my time lapse, maybe stop it from time to time if I've got anything worth yapping on about. But anyways, thanks for watching, and then please stick around as I finish my Catbus. Closer look here. You can see we'll put it on the stand there once everything's solidly dried. The level of detail in this is really impressive. The whiskers, it says May on the top, but it also gives you the hospital option if you want to put that on instead. The hollow interior. Like I said, this is a licensed Ghibli product, so I'm sure they had a large hand in designing it. It's a really well constructed model. Everything seems really solid. Obviously you're gluing it, so you do need to be cautious. You need to be careful what parts you press on when you are pushing pieces together. But the construction and the engineering is incredible. I'm quite impressed. And the Elmer's glue worked just fine. Any sort of craft glue for paper would work. A toothpick may have been beneficial. I don't really like using tweezers, but if you're that kind of person, I'd say go for it for some of the smaller pieces. And I would put this at an age range of Maybe you got an industrious 7 or 8 year old who's willing to focus, they could probably try this. If you're wondering where I got this at Yodobashi, which is a department store in Tokyo, well, throughout Japan, for about $70. The smaller ones were 2,800 yen, so. But anyways, thanks for sticking around and have a fantastic day.